you've had these quantum healing experiences. You
Mhm.
described the person who was your teacher, your kind of your guide, and we promised that we would come back and we would dive a little bit deeper and you would share with people exactly how they can go deep within their soul, within their body to kind of have this experience of amplification. So, would you share that? Because, and also maybe a little bit about how you came to do this quantum healing and maybe what it is.
Well, I came to do it because out of necessity. I was very sick, and when I came home from the hospital after having an NDE, I wasn't well. I was worse because I was my body, physical body, was still I was out of touch with it. So yes, how I came to it, I did my research. I found someone that could mentor me. He taught me a lot of skills. Since then, I've sort of added some of my own to the flavor, and then I started mentoring and working with others, and so now that is something that I do on the side. But what he taught me, it's very simple, and it you don't need 2 hours of meditation in a dark room. In fact, the better at this you get, you can come back to this video and watch it over. I suggest you do over and over and over to practice every day. You just need about 5 minutes to learn how to do it. And then from there, you should be able to get into that state of connectedness within the time that it takes to breathe in and out. So here we go. I want you to become aware of your breath. Be aware of your breath. So breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Slow your exhale way, way down. I would love for your exhale to be a little bit longer than the inhale. When you breathe in, I want you to pretend that you're breathing in liquid light. And that liquid light it represents everything in your life that you need that maybe you didn't get when you were young or growing up or whatever. Everything that you need, you're breathing that in and want. Breathe it in into your nose. Fill up your lungs, and on the exhale, drop your shoulders down and empty, empty, empty your body of everything that you don't need, which is tension. You don't need tension. That's not keeping you safe. So I want you to pay attention. When you breathe in, the liquid light, breathe it into your bones. Draw it into all of your bones. Breathe right into your bones. Big, deep breath. On the exhale, drop your shoulders down and just let go of all the gunk, all the heaviness, all the darkness, all the beliefs ugh, that weigh you down. Let go, let go. So the exhale is about letting go. The inhale is about breathing it in. So now, can you breathe into your cells? You breathe deep into your bones. And you go deeper and come into your cells and let every single cell light up like a Christmas tree or like the sun. Now, when you breathe out, can you drop your awareness down, down, down through your center, down behind your face, through your throat, through your heart, through your gut? And can you just land gently on the pelvic floor at the base of your spine? Just gently land, almost like a grain of sand that is dropped into the ocean and it falls, 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 gently, gently lands on the ocean floor. Your pelvic floor, that's the ocean floor. Just drop down on the exhale. Breathe in into your bones. Breathe out, drop down. Drop your shoulders down. Breathe into your cells. Breathe out. Drop down again. I want you to see if you can let go of tension in your eyeballs. Let go of the tension in your face. Put your awareness at the base of your spine. And on the exhale, let go some more. See if you can relax the root of your tongue. Can you go into the swallowing muscles where the root of your tongue begins? Can you soften those muscles? Breathe in, breathe out. Put your awareness at the base of the spine. Drop your shoulders down. Breathing light into your cells. Letting go, letting go, letting go. Can you let go of your abdomen? So you could take your thumb, press down on your upper stomach just gently, and remind all those muscles in the abdomen to just soften on the exhale. Bringing in liquid light, exhaling out all the gunk, anything that weighs you down, anywhere you're storing tension in your body, that's gunk. So I want you to let it go on the exhale. Breathe it out. Let it go up or down or spread out. So now that you're at the base of the spine, put your attention in there. So the base of the spine is a portal. It's a connecting point to your higher self. It's where Kundalini masters believe this is where spirit and flesh meet. So where spirit and flesh meet, put your awareness there. Boom. Breathe in, breathe out, let go. This time, as you let go, and you're going to have multiple breaths to do it, push your light out. Push, 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 push. Outside, in front of you, behind you, above you, below you. Do that now on the exhale. Keep your awareness at the base of the spine. This is the foundation of your soul. So put your awareness at the foundation of your soul, at the base of the spine. Breathe in the liquid light. Push it out. Push, 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 push. As if you are the sun. Okay? So I want you to pretend that you stepped into the sun and the sun stepped into you. And that light that's pushing out from your center core is you. Push it out, push it out, push it out. You're not really pushing light out. You're becoming more aware it's already there. It already is you. You already are the sun. So now, with your awareness at the base of the spine, breathe in, breathe out, soften anywhere there's tension in your body, even if it's in your legs, your feet, your hips, your thumb. Soften and expand. So the exhale is about expanding, dropping, softening. The inhale is about drinking deeply of more of that light and illuminating who you are. Breathe in, breathe out, expand out. Now, if I were to ask you questions, any of the viewers that are on here, I really want you to think about this. What did you feel like before you got into your body? What do you feel like now? Come up with adjectives. A lot of people will say, oh, feels like home, feels like peace, feels like love, it feels quiet. So I'm going to give you maybe 30 seconds to just go into the stillness and connect with you. If you see something in your mind's eye, awesome, write it down later. If you sense something, feel something, I want you to just notice, pay attention. The goal is to be perfectly relaxed, completely surrendered and open from your center. So drop to the base of the spine. Breathe in, breathe out, open up. Go deep into the stillness for 30 seconds. Okay. You should be connected to yourself. Now, I want to ask you this question before we leave. Oh, oh, well, that's a sweetheart right there. I'm going to ask you this question. Have you ever stopped to just be still long enough to wonder who's in here? You know, you perceive the world by looking outside of yourself, and externally referencing, oh, that tree over there, that person right there. We're very, we, um, we're very, what's the word? External. We perceive externally. If you can train yourself to start perceiving from within and coming from within and wondering, who is the person that's looking through my eye holes and perceiving the world around me? Who's doing that looking? Who's doing the breathing? Who is the presence that's filling up this room as I'm sitting in my stillness with myself? Who is that? Who am I? Not your body, not your brain. You got to drop down to the foundation of your soul, get out of your head, and ask the question, who's in here?
So, Janet, I know that you've done this with a lot of people, I can tell. Will
Yes.
you share with everybody what people tell you that they get out of this when they make this a practice and they don't just do it this one time and never come back to it again?
Oh my gosh. It's life changing. I have seen, in a nutshell, I have seen it wipe terrible, life threatening illnesses from people's bodies when they come back into remembrance and recognition of their own authenticity. Because every sickness in your body is just your body's way of saying, hey, you're not connected. And I would rather for you to connect in here rather than up here so that we can be one. And so that there's no sickness in there. Every time you go in there, it's almost like your higher self's leaning up against the wall saying, hey, hi, I'm love, I'm peace. Welcome home. That's what people say. It feels like home. So, yes, I've seen it erase illness, pain, struggle. I worked with a woman one time who came to me because she'd put her back out and she'd been suffering for days. And so I thought, well, okay, if we're going to do this work, we need to get you centered. So I took her through this 5-minute process of getting her centered. And I said, okay, now let's do the work. Where do you feel the pain in your body? And she's like, gone. I don't, it's gone. And it never came back. So it's a powerful practice to be connected to who you are. Many people in the healing arts say all disease is a disconnect from either God, which is light, truth, source, the universe, whatever you want to call it. It's a disconnect from that. It's a disconnect from yourself, your true self. It's a disconnect from others, and it's a disconnect from truth. If you have any one of those four things, it's going to show up in your body, in your bank account, and in your relationships. So you can't even imagine how life-changing it will be for you to do this on a daily basis and for as long as you possibly can.
Do you believe that love never dies and you want to hear stories that prove it? Well, hit the subscribe button. You belong here.